Does God have a name? The Bible mentions the names of many gods. The nations surrounding ancient Israel worshiped deities named Ashtoreth, Baal, and Molech. The first-century Christians lived among people who worshipped such deities as Artemis, Hermes, and Zeus, and the names of those gods are recorded in the Bible. The Bible acknowledges that there are many gods, but the name of one God appears in ancient manuscripts of the Bible far more times than the names of all the other gods combined. If you read modern Bibles, you will still find the names of the other gods. However, many Bibles have removed the name of the most frequently mentioned God. The name of that God appears some 7,000 times in the oldest versions of the Bible. Who is the God whose name has been removed from the Bible? The first part of the Bible, often called the Old Testament, was written in Hebrew and a related language, Aramaic. In Hebrew, God's name is represented by 4 letters. Hebrew is read from right to left. In English, those 4 letters are rendered by the consonants Y, H, W, H. The original vowel sounds used in God's name are unknown, but the 4 letters representing God's name appeared throughout ancient Bible manuscripts and have been inscribed in many other locations. In English, a popular rendering of God's name is Jehovah. Another rendering is Yahweh. Some Bibles use one of these forms of God's name at Psalm 83, verse 18, and in several other places. A number of other translations, such as the New World Translation of the Holy Scriptures, restore God's name to the locations in which it originally appeared. Since God had his personal name included in the Bible some 7,000 times, he no doubt wants us to know and use that name. In the law God gave to Israel, he told Moses to write, "Listen, O Israel, Jehovah our God is one Jehovah." Jesus quoted that passage from the law, so he obviously knew and used God's personal name. In one of his final prayers before his death, Jesus said to Jehovah God, "I have made your name known." A man can have many titles: husband, father, architect, and a personal name such as John. In the same way, God has many appropriate titles: Almighty, Creator, and Lord. He also has a unique name, one not shared by any other God. That name is Jehovah. You may wonder, what is God like? Does Jehovah care about us? How can we draw closer to God? Those questions are answered in Lesson 2 of the brochure, Good News from God. You can download a copy from jw.org. Jehovah's Witnesses would be happy to study the Bible with you. Fill in the online request for a Bible study, and a witness in your area will call to discuss the Bible at a time and place convenient for you.